Hello, this is the Jottled with another video in this top 5 series. I really am going to enjoy this video. It's top 5 summoning weapons. So, summoning is quite a fun class. There's all sorts of stuff you can do. I am going to say I really enjoyed having the slime staff. I remember actually getting really lucky right at the beginning of the game and getting it on my 5th slime killed. So that was pretty lucky, but I used that for quite a while, actually. So, anyway, my in number 4 on this list, it's going to be the Tempest Staff. It's a drop from, what's his name? Duke Fishron. 63 summon damage, uses 8 mana, Sharknadoes to fight for you. Mine's masterful, so it's pretty good. This is what it spawns, so I don't know how I'm going to do against Golem. I might just use like a sword or something with whatever I'm using. Actually, I'll use the Daybreak along with whatever I summon, just to make it a little bit easier, make the video go by faster. I'm sure I could beat Golem with any of these, just without any other weapons, but it would just take forever. So, anyway, number 4, Tempest Staff. Number 3 is our Pygmy Staff. That spawns this little dude. It's kind of hard to tell over here. Let's spawn him right here. There he is. He's this little tiki dude. I'm pretty sure he drops from Plantera. Number 3 is our Cell Staff. This thing's actually overpowered. I know I can beat Golem without using the Daybreak with this thing. I'm not using any summoning gear, by the way. I don't want to go through and make myself all that gear, but it is a pretty cool thing. It makes these little cells that attach onto something and do 72 damage. Oh, and by the way, the Pygmy does 37 damage. Actually, I think I'm going to switch those. Say Pygmy is 5 and Tempest Staff is 4. Anyway, this Cell Staff is 72 damage, and our next one is the Stardust Dragon Staff with 48 damage. It summons this awesome looking dragon. I don't really know what happens if you have more summoning slots. It does fly all around you, sometimes even off your screen. So, it's kind of cool. I really like this summon. I use it a lot, just because of how it looks. It doesn't even do that much damage, but it looks really cool. And in number 1 is our Rainbow Crystal Staff. It spawns this thing. It's hard to kind of explain what it does if you haven't seen it. Let's just get into fighting Golem. You'll see. Anyway, we're going to start with our Pygmy Staff. So let's spawn that guy real quick. And let's start the fight. Question mark. There we go. Here he is. Now, that guy isn't going to do very much, so that's how we're going to be using this. I don't know if you can see him. He is over there. He's standing below it, actually. He's throwing little spears at it. This Pygmy Staff was pretty useful when I first got it, but at this point, it's not all that useful. It's useful for mining, actually. When you're mining and there's just that one skeleton that's shooting at you from really far away and you can't reach him and your aim is bad, you just spawn one of those little pygmies and that guy's dead. So, I do like the Pygmy. I do use it sometimes. Yeah, there we go. So we beat him. Now the next summon that we're going to use is the Tempest. Now, this one is pretty good. It shoots... Well, just watch it for a second. It shoots Sharknadoes. And they do pretty good damage. I don't know if you can see the little sharks flying around. Yeah, see, there's one. It's kind of a more fun summon, just because of the little shark things that it shoots. I really like the Sharknado, actually. I would probably use that while mining a lot. But, yeah, let's finish off this Golem real quick. And our next one is going to be that Cell Staff. Alright, our next one is the Cell Staff. Now this one I really like. This should be really, really easy to fight Golem with. Like, watch. Okay, see how it's shooting those little cells that are attaching to its hands? Those are doing like 70 damage at a time, and they're like constant. So like as you can see, that hand is just losing tons of health, and I'm not even touching it. So we will speed this up though. But it is quite powerful. I mean, as you can see, look at how many of those little cells are attached to it. And remember, that's just by spawning one of these things. I'm sure if you spawn more, it would be way more powerful. But yeah, so watch, I'm just going to stand still, or I'm going to fly around, but I'm not going to hit it for a second, and you'll see how powerful these things are. Alright, so you can see that it destroyed that hand, and it just took one hit for me. If I would have waited like 2 seconds, it would have killed it. But anyway, let's finish this thing off real quick, and let's let the power cells do the rest. There we go. And let's pick up all that, throw it away. So, yeah, that weapon is really, really useful. It's really useful against bosses, like any boss. Moonlord, Eye Cthulhu. It's really, really good. So, next is the Dragon Staff in number 2. This one, I don't know how it's going to do against Golem. It's pretty good, I would say, I guess. Let's spawn him. There we go. So as you can see, it's kind of flying around in circles right there. It's doing pretty decent damage, actually. I'm just going to fly around and see if it'll beat it. I think it can. It might take a minute, but it's alright. I'll help it out just a little. Oh yeah, see how much damage that thing's doing? I did throw a couple of those little spears at it. But that is doing a massive amount of damage. And it's flying around like crazy. And it's kind of close. I'm going to help it out. By the way, I forgot to mention the Daybreak in my melee one. That was going to be one of them. I don't remember what I replaced it with. But the Daybreak is really good too. That's what I've been using this thing. 244 damage. Anyway, our next one is this. It is the Crystal Staff. Now, it's not really a summon, but you can see it just launches these like huge lasers that fly around. It's a Moonlord drop, 17% chance, I believe. And we're going to be using a Pygmy along with it, just so that you guys can really see what it does. So yeah, as soon as we spawn to see that, just these laser beams flying and exploding, it's quite overpowered actually. You'll see against Golem. Oh, by the way, massive amount of damage too. Look at that. It's just shooting these little lasers at it. I am going to help it out though, because it doesn't shoot all that many lasers, so I'm going to use this along with it. But yeah, just look at the effect on it. The effect on it is really cool. Sorry about that. If you just took some kind of weapon along with that thing against just about any boss, you can easily destroy it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, come back next time. Our next video is going to be on magic weapons.